Hi there. This is jenscoobysnacks, and I am thinking about doing video reviews on trioofterror.com. It's actually a very new site, so I'm still experimenting with a lot of things, but it's something that I've been thinking about even before I started the site up, actually. So, of course, I will have the help of my buddies here, whom you guys are all very familiar with at this point. There they are. They go with me everywhere. Sometimes their heads pop out of my purse, and people look at me funny, and I don't care. Clearly, if I cared, I wouldn't be walking around with them in my purse, by the way. So anyway, doing this video because I wanted to explain to everyone, if they come across it, what my basic philosophy would be on reviewing movies on my site. It's actually very simple. I have liked horror movies since I was probably, a tiny little kid when we were watching, The Wolf Man and things like that. I like horror movies for one very big reason. I feel like if I've had a bad day, or if I've got a lot of crap going on, or if I'm seriously stressed out, that watching a horror movie actually calms me down. As twisted as that might sound to some people who don't understand it, but I know you guys do. It's real simple. There's no thinking involved. When I'm watching a horror movie, I'm not thinking about stuff. I'm not thinking about world issues. I'm thinking about what the hell's going to happen next. That's what entertainment is, isn't it? So I don't want to, and to be honest with you, rarely am I in the mood to go to a movie and be, suffer through 3 hours of, social consciousness. I mean, I don't have a problem with social consciousness, but I don't necessarily always, want to be beat over the head with it. So, and entertainment is entertainment. So, the way I would be doing my reviews is quite simple. I won't be getting movies from anybody. I won't be doing it for other sites. I'm simply going to be giving you my opinion, and they'll be giving you theirs, of course, Freddie, Jason, and Michael, um, of each movie. Um, just based on, what I thought of it. Uh, I won't be judging whether it's Oscar worthy, because let's face it, they're not. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves of a lot of people who do, horror movie reviews. People who generally do horror movie reviews and that's all they do are cool. But you know, people who do movie reviews in general, like Roger Ebert and people like that, shouldn't be doing horror movie reviews. I mean, give me a break. Honest to God, you're talking about the acting? Are you kidding me? If you are bitching about the acting in a horror movie, you're not a horror movie fan. I mean, come on. Give me a break. Sometimes that's the best part. I remember reading a review of Paranormal Activity where they were making fun, the first one, they're making fun of the psychic guy and saying, what horrible acting was. I loved that. I thought that was freaking great. I mean, Paranormal Activity, by the way, when people pick on it, was one of those movies where people actually came up to me because people know I know a lot about horror, so they would come up to me and say, "Oh my God, I heard that movie wasn't actually true." I mean, they really thought it was true. I know that makes them sound like idiots. I'm just saying it's a reason to give them a little bit of credit. Back to the reviews. Um, as far as acting and stuff like that goes, whatever. I don't care. All I care about, the only requirement I have in a horror movie is that number one, I'm watching it. And I can continue to watch it. I don't care if I'm laughing. I don't care if I'm completely grossed out and looking through my fingers, or I don't care if I'm thoroughly entertained. It doesn't matter as long as I can keep watching it. If I can't, it's a fail. It doesn't happen very often, but it does. Occasionally, especially some of those Netflix clunkers. Um, uh, so as far as the acting goes, I couldn't care less. Look, um, if you're gonna bitch about the acting in a horror movie, pop Halloween in. John Carpenter's Halloween, 1978. My favorite horror movie ever. I don't care what people say about whether it holds up or not. To me, it is just quintessential. So, but if you watch it, honestly, Annie Brackett, probably one of the worst actresses on the planet. I mean, the way she delivers those lines, horrible, horrible people. But you know what? Who cares? I don't care. I find it amusing. I love that part of the movie. I love it when she's talking on the phone, giving those dry lines. It's great. It is freaking great. You know, nothing takes away from that. So I'm just going to be giving you my honest opinion about the movie, what I personally think, and why I think that you should watch it. And I'll be specific about genres too, because you know we've all kind of got our favorite type of horror movie that we like. So personally, I'm a slasher movie kind of a person, with a little bit of a penchant for zombies. So that's my personal area. Um, but everything's cool. Everything else is cool too, and I will watch anything. So, in the future, after I start doing this, because I'll probably do my first one this weekend, I won't just be doing movies that are coming out. I'll also be doing old ones because I don't have anything. I don't have anything at all on my site yet. So I'm going to go back and do some of my old favorites and tell you why I like those. I'll do new ones. I'll do, whatever. And then you guys can always send me some suggestions for ones that you think that I should do too. So, because of course I would always listen to you. So, because I have learned a lot from you guys over the past a few months actually, and I appreciate it. And by the way, I would like to say that I really appreciate you guys. Since I started putting these pictures up, I started goofing around with the trio. It's been wonderful. I've gotten to know some people, and it's been pretty gosh darn cool. So I really appreciate the support, um, and I hope to do a lot of fun things for you guys in the future. So hopefully, this will be the beginning of a wonderful relationship. Bye, guys. Thanks a lot for the support.